Alright, Quavo Cartel Media, man. We got Tay Capone again, man. Blessing the platform, man. What's to it, my boy?
That's the word, bro. You know how we bumming, man. Thanks for having me again. You know it.
For sure, that man. Ain't nothing to talk about on the real. You know, you one of my best guests. You know, I ain't gonna lie. So I enjoy having you on the platform, man.
Always, like always.
Yeah, man. So what I was gonna say, you know, we just recently, I ain't seen you in a little minute. It's been like a month or so.
Right.
Father's Day just passed. The summer going. How your summer going, man? How was your Father's Day?
Hey, I celebrate my Father's Day like my birthday. I was fresh as hell.
Yeah, I seen you on the gram.
Me and my son did some shit. No, it's good, man. I've been enjoying myself, man. I ain't gonna lie, my summer so far, shit been a movie. I ain't gonna lie, I've been living like Future, man. I ain't gonna lie. But you know, I said it like this was my summer anyway, so I just been doing what I want to do.
Yeah. I see you had your youngin' on there. You only got one shorty, bro.
Yeah, I only got one son. So I'm finna have another baby though next year, man.
It's on the way, or you just? Nah, it can't be on the way.
Nah, it ain't on the way, but I'm just figuring like how I want to raise my kids. I don't want them to be too far apart, and my son 5. So I ain't trying to have no 8-year-old and then they never go to school together. They never, you know. Even 6 is pushing it, cause now they can't go to high school together. You know what I'm saying? Unless one of them just stupid and keep failing or some shit.
For sure. You funny as hell.
But you know, I'm trying to have another baby next year so my son can have a son. I mean, a little brother or a little sister. You know, just
a sibling in school with him.
Yeah, you
ride with him.
Yeah, just to understand, you know, how I feel to grow up as not being an only child.
I ain't gonna lie. I like how your mindset is, brother. Like you think a little. You a thinker. I respect it. I consider myself a thinker, but I ain't think that far. I had a baby. One of my babies 13. I got another baby that's like 17 months.
Right.
So like I'm bogus as hell.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, because you know, like growing up as a sibling with like siblings that's a couple months older and siblings that's a couple months younger, I know how that like played away. And like growing up, you know what I'm saying, just knowing like something happened in school, your siblings in school, like everybody in school know your siblings in school. You know what I'm saying? They know you ain't the only one in this bitch. They know if they tweak, you got 2, 3, sometimes 4 other brothers in this bitch to shake it with you. You know what I'm saying?
Back up in this
Got back up.
Blood back up.
And even just to be, not to even put everything in a negative standpoint, it's fun having siblings, bro. Like I think we all got siblings, man. Like, you know, I wouldn't trade my sisters for shit in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? So I know that.
That bond.
Yeah. Let me close this real quick. I just wanted to get that out.
Yeah, you straight.
I know if I can hear this shit, the camera can hear.
Yeah, they gonna hear it, but it's like we in the shot. They don't know what's to
yeah,
it.
they probably like, damn, I'm about to get smoked right on Tay Capone interview. This shit probably go viral.
I pulled up on the motherfucker like on the low end yesterday. I interviewed KJ the God and them, and they fucking. I interviewed KJ the God and them. I pulled up on their ass,
like
and
it's hurting me to do it though. Like it's
getting. Yo, I'm sure that shit don't close all the way through. If from the smoke gang, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, cracking a little bit. It's cool, bro. We could let it pass. We let it pass.
Well, they chasing the motherfucker.
Yeah, ain't it though?
I ain't gonna lie.
Keep it like that.
This the exact shit that happened yesterday. They be cracking up this motherfucker. I ain't gonna
bossing,
lie.
folks.
Real. All right, so look, man. So, man, you were just speaking about siblings, man. So you, Mena Red, that show, it's only y'all 2, or you got more siblings?
No, I got 2 more little sisters too, and an older sister than her, but she dead.
You the only boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. So you like me? I got 3 sisters, 1 boy.
Yeah.
But I'm the oldest though.
Yeah. No sisters.
Yeah. So whole time though, man, I had interviewed Memo 600, one of your comrades from back in the day, and he was speaking. He spoke on your sister. He spoke highly of her. You know what I'm saying? He was like giving her props, and he was like apologizing for some he kind of put online about her that was like he felt it was bogus. The whole time though, one thing he said about your sis, your big sis, he said she gangster than some niggas, man, more than some niggas. That was one of my questions, so it's like it kind of segue in there. So for you, man, like, is that true to your point of view too? Like, she more gangster than some niggas? Like, she your big sis, you know her better than anybody.
Yeah, I always be telling motherfuckers, man, and they probably be thinking like, it just be overhyped and shit. Like, you know, motherfuckers be talking about Ki and you know other little women that was fake in this shit. You know what I'm saying? That they think had a major role and shit. And not to say like my sister was out here killing motherfuckers and shit. Or even trying to act like she was a boy. Not saying Ki was killing motherfuckers. Just acting like she was a boy or, you know, she ain't even do that. But like, bro, I wouldn't trade having a big sister. That was my big brother, boy. That was a lot of motherfuckers' big brother, fool. Like, she was a gangster before me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even though when I jumped out the porch, I wasn't never mean a little brother. You know what I'm saying? I was Tay. Mm-hmm. But it helped that was my big sister, folks, because I looked at her like a nigga, folks. Like, she was...
Say she ain't play?
Yeah, she ain't play, folks. Like, when I was a shorty, folks, even before the streets, folks, like, that's why I was speaking about that sibling shit, folks. Like, my sister, folks, she was the height she is now, folks, when we was like 9, folks, 8. Like, I swear she was, like I ain't get bigger than my sister till I got like 13. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers used to be like, that's Mena little brother, boy. Like, in school, like, that's when I was Mena little brother. Like, a motherfucker wouldn't fuck with me in school, boy, because, like, my big sister was big as hell and niggas ain't want to get into it with her. I watched her whoop a motherfucker, bro, me and her.
A nigga?
Yes.
Damn.
When we in, like, look, bro, back in the day, me and her had a 2nd and 3rd grade split, man. I'm in 2nd grade, she in 3rd, but we in the same class. Man, some dude in the class in 3rd that's in 3rd grade with her. Bumping his guns, I can't even remember what the fuck they was arguing about, man. She beat the fuck out of that boy, bro. I'm talking about before I could even, like, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't like I wasn't helping my sister. I just was amazed. Like, I didn't even have to, folks. Like, it was a quick ass whooping, folks. His little ass was under the desk, all type of shit, folks. Like, she mink mopped his ass, folks. Like, bro, I'm talking about, folks, big Mena ain't played. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Big bro never played, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She used to beat my ass back in the day. She blacked my eye.
On the real. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't cut you off. I want you to finish your question. I want you to finish what you're saying, but I can relate to that. I had a big cousin like that. She used to beat motherfuckers. Go ahead. And she used to beat me up too before I had got my.
My sister ain't play no games, and she was never a bad big sister. Like, I don't even want to paint like she was just this ass beating big bad wolf or something, bro. She was a girly girl, dressed like a girly girl, did all girly girl shit, bro. But when it came to that standing on that business, like, she like me. That's why I be telling motherfuckers I don't categorize myself as a tough guy. None of that, but whatever the business is, we gonna stand on it. On bro and big sister, I got that shit from her. Like, she a gangster, folks. On bro, she ain't going for none of that, boy. And she'll do whatever is necessary, folks. Like, so just cause she a girly girl, don't mean she won't get on your ass. However that look on folks, she Mena a gangster, folks. I ain't gonna lie.
I was just finna say too, it could be deceiving too, cause no disrespect, but she fine as hell. Like, no disrespect, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, she a little cutie. Like, oh damn, like, you know that though. Like, I mean, I say you know that, but you know,
I know it.
Yeah.
She that's my twin, so you know what I mean. I know, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Say, yo, my mama, she a pit bull in the skirt though.
Man, she is, boy. She was a killer, folks. Like, she ain't playing, folks. I ain't gonna lie, big sis got rank out here, and it ain't like no rank. Oh, that's Tay brother. Like, I mean, that's Tay's sister. Woo, bro. She got her own name. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got our own name. That's another thing I respect about my sister, for. Like, I don't, like, motherfuckers be hearing me talk about my sister, for. I don't never, like, if y'all ask me about her, I'll just tell y'all, like, I try to paint the picture as vivid as I can, because on BD, I look up to her, for. That's like, she's like my mama, too.
Yeah, I respect that,
so
though.
It's like, but she was, that's big bro, she don't play for.
No, I respect that. So when Memo said what he said, did you see that clip or you ain't see that clip?
I haven't seen it on BD.
But yeah, he spoke highly of it though. But so I want to ask you this though. Then we, like, what was the most gangster shit you seen? Was it that when you seen her beat a motherfucker up, or did you see something else gangster that you could speak on? Cause you know the fans gonna want to tweak on that goofy shit.
I'm trying to think, cause me and her got gangster shit, but it's
we don't want to talk about none of that incriminating.
I can't mention. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, man. I'm trying to see, folks, cause. Like, after I got into the streets, for I ain't gonna lie, she just, like, even, I can speak on this, because ain't shit happened. Bro, Mena, she was finna blow some hoes down before. Like, Like she really was finna like get on there with some hoes. They was on the block tweaking one day, man. One of the guys, man, man, bro.
Well, she passed me that.
She man, get these hoes off the block type shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker trying to, cause these our hoes. Like they on the block seeing us.
Right.
And they op hoes on Steve. They from Gyro like a motherfucker. Just caught the 61st bus right from over Eberhard Vern and somewhere. Slid right on the block on Prairie.
Yeah.
Man, for them, man. Gay folks, goddamn Deucey. She was finna line one of them hoes up. Motherfucker had me now. Slow down, man. Sus out there finna knock one of their ass off. Y'all tweaking, y'all better move around on the bus stop before Tuka.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna even cap to you, gang. She twin crazy, folks. I ain't gonna take nothing from her.
Nah, for sure that. Damn.
She crazy, folks.
Yeah, for sure that, my boy. Yeah, nah, they gonna like to hear that.
Yeah.
All right, so man, all right, so I want to ask you about some of this shit that been going on online lately, man. Cause that's really what I want to link up with you with. But it was like, you know, I'm just throwing questions out there. Like I want to get your hot takes, cause the fans like to hear your perspective. I know I told you that before, but it's true. Like I'll be reading the comments and shit. They be liking to hear what you got to say, better. Like, you know, in the drill culture and all that. So whole time though, man, we got So I'm actually about recently. First, I want to say this. A lot of people getting into content lately. Mm-hmm. The content they getting into, some people releasing, going to get arrest tapes and interrogation tapes and shit like that. Right. One of the tapes that was recently released was Mad Max. He got like a real big name as far as being a step in the city. Mm-hmm. They released the tape where he was confessing to his alleged shooter. And I guess dude really got booked for that, you know what I'm saying? Like a dying declaration or something like that. But, you know, we seen it on film now. Like, a lot of people seen it. You know, so I want to know, like, when you see something like that, do that negate what he did in terms of his legacy? Or is it just, it is what it is? What's your point of view on that, if you got one?
I don't, see, the thing is, when I seen it, bro, and I ain't gonna lie, I be doing this with a lot of shit. When I seen that shit, I ain't gonna lie, it be like, damn. But it don't be like, oh, wow, like, bro, it be so much shit going on in this world, bro, that I never really give opinions on or really give a fuck about. Like, even, like, just shit, like, I've been seeing everybody invested in this Titanic submarine shit. Mm-hmm. And I swear I've been asking motherfuckers every day, like, I'm so, like, not involved in that shit that I don't even understand the jokes that they making from it. Like, they making jokes from it, and I don't even understand the joke because I don't understand what the fuck y'all...
What's going on?
I don't understand nothing about this submarine shit. Like, yeah, it's just like, everybody in the city world talking about this shit, and I'm just scrolling past. I'm seeing it, Shade Room posting it, academics, everybody posting it. But I don't really understand. I haven't even sat down and read the facts of the matter to even care. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that shit with C-Money, I'm like, damn. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But I ain't had no opinion about it because that ain't my opinion. Like, even when you say with his legacy, like, I ain't no limit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. His homies got an answer for that. Like, that is a better question for his homies to answer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of niggas need to take notes. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing wrong with you seeing what a nigga got going on and being like, that don't got shit to do with me. Or, I don't know what's to that.
Right. Right.
I ain't right here voicing my opinion like that's my opinion to give, am I? No. You asking me about a no limit nigga, and I'm telling you right now that that's no limit answer to give you.
No, I respect.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect.
Like a lot of niggas should do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Instead of wanting and talking like they know what they know. You know what I'm saying? But even with Max, that shit, I just looked at it like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It was like a minute or something, and I was hearing that shit. I was damn on phone now. But that's all it was. And even when I seen it, it wasn't like I was like making posts like, damn, niggas beat, ooh, like all that.
None of that. Yeah.
None of that. On BD, I seen it, thought what I thought, felt how I felt about it, scrolled past that shit, never gave a fuck about it again. Mm. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No, for sure that. I just wanted to ask because it was, you know, it's online.
Nah, I already know.
It's a hot take type of thing. People want to, you know. Yeah. Yeah, but no, I respect that answer. So what about this then? This a little different. Like, man, Lil J. Now, I know Lil J used to probably diss y'all diss them on the rap side and all that.
Yeah, I know him.
Did you know Lil J in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, What I'm saying in real life, you know, sometimes some of the people from 63rd don't know Dirk, but he dissed them.
Yeah,
so yeah.
It's a lot of the guys that like, even though we grew up in this beef at the same time frame, they never had a personal experience with each other. You know what I'm saying? But the thing I say about myself that make me special is I'm not one of those guys. I kind of got a relationship with all these niggas, man.
Yeah, you was in the field. That's a fact, though. But I can't take that from you.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you this then, like, so with Lil J, man, it was a recently, he had an altercation with a 600 / Front Street member, 60. Was he Front Street or 600?
He both. They
Both.
categorized it right, cause
Okay.
he, you know, we all, bro. If you from our way, you know, we all kind of grew up on Front Street. You know what I'm saying? We all could have been from Gresham at
Right.
any given point in our life, cause that was our first blocks. So, but he from 60th for sure. He a 600 nigga.
Right.
But he a Front Street nigga for sure. He both.
So you knew 60 personally, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, 60, yeah. Nigga, we all went to school together, folks. He was in the Ross too.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. So basically, they say he got on Lil J ass in the Fyb building up there in the Federal Holdings Center up there in Kankakee.
Yeah.
They said he got on his top, made him jump off the mezzanine. He broke his legs as a result. You being 600, you heard about that when it hit the internet?
Yeah, as soon as it happened, I heard about it.
Yeah.
We ain't even know it was 60 though until when we found out that's what it was. We like, damn, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fool. But you know, it's niggas like that, 60 or nigga like that though. Like, a motherfucker on that wherever they see niggas, cause they don't see niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker ain't seen Lil J in 12 years or so, man. Motherfucker seeing him like, damn. We gotta get on his ass right now. He ain't even finna call home. You know, that's why I hate, like, bro, and this, you shouldn't even have to think like this, but when you do all that woofing on the net and woofing in your songs, like, bro, if you a street nigga, you put yourself at risk of possibly going back to jail, bro. And all them niggas you diss, you gonna have to see they homies. You know what I'm saying? Most likely, bro. Mm-hmm. And not to say that a nigga like me who don't diss or get a pass, but, like, a nigga gonna feel like they gotta do something to you when you come on the deck.
You got that face.
Like
that
what
name.
when you Lil J walk on the deck, a nigga gotta stump his head in. When I come on the deck, if a nigga feel like if the ops get on my ass, they get on my ass because what I did to him or something.
Right.
But they ain't get on my ass
for
nothing I said or no new shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they know what they know. But other than that, like, you making it smoke for you at every turn, you know what I'm saying? And you going to jail, you fighting these big charges where you got to be in there for a long time. And you going to come into a new building where you ain't been in there. Like, see, in the county, he was in there a long time. A lot of time, motherfucker come on the deck with him. Even in PC, it's like he been on the deck the longest. But you coming in the feds now, 60 them been over there. Mm-hmm. All the niggas you coming over there with is his homies because he been over there. Right. So they about to smash your ass.
What you calling them in there too? Muwap and them, all them up in
Yeah,
there
like
too.
it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's some op niggas in the feds. Right. But it ain't enough of them niggas that's ready to stand on that business with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody trying to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you make yourself a target and you got to deal with shit like this. Now you got to hop off the second gallery and shit because for them chasing you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit real, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, all that distance shit be catching up to motherfuckers, folks. That's why I don't be doing it. But, like, we got enough bad karma coming our way. We was in the field. Mm-hmm. All that on, like, keeping that shit, like, keep talking about that shit, bro. Tweaking, dissing motherfuckers and shit. I got dead people, for I honestly feel like don't shit come from that, bro. Like, we got to treat death like some sacred shit. Like, motherfuckers be out here playing with death. Like, all right, bro, this shit like chess. Once you die, you lose. Ain't nothing to keep talking about. Like, if a little fucker go get smoked, something happen to him, all right, on to the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? All that, me keep talking about a nigga that's dead and gone, long gone. Like, what is all that for?
Nah, that's real though. I respect that shit. I believe that too. Like the dead is sacred in the sense where it's like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all generation kind of created
we started
that.
it, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is why I be trying to tell motherfuckers if I can, you know what I'm saying, and I never wave the white flag, bro. Like I want to say this on the interview too. Like, bro, I don't even be kicking it with ops, folks. Like, I got the situation with me and Melly, and that's what it is, and that's just what that is. For I never like act like that one what that was with him. But other than that, folk, like, I don't be copping deuces with ops. I don't cop pleas with them. I still do that to one of them if it came down to it right now. But like it's just a certain way I see fit to like do this shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get nothing out of trying to diss the dead, bro. Like the dead is they died for this shit, bro. Like it's niggas back in the day from my hood for that. My hood considered goofies that died to this shit. Died for this shit. And back in the day I was like not even claiming like with motherfuckers like that wasn't even claiming it. And now that I'm old, I'm like, bro, hell no, nigga, whoever died for our block, bro, I gotta claim them niggas, bro, because they gave their life for this shit. Like that's what niggas ain't giving their life for this shit, bro. Like niggas won't even put their life on the line for this shit, and this niggas dying for this shit.
So it's like no matter how people view them in the world
Yeah,
at the time,
bro,
it's some sort of respect.
It's a respect that come with dying for this life, bro. Steve, just like if you die in a war, nigga, do they just diss you and shit? No, bro. You get a whole little thing happen, a ceremony when you die, bro. Like it's sacred shit, gang. Like we can't, all right, you die for this shit, all right, on to the next. You know what I'm saying? We motherfuckers be dying and still trying to treat a motherfucker like they out here, bro. He dead. Stop bringing him up. Right. You know what I'm saying? He ain't dropping songs about us no more. He gone. We gotta kill his homie now. Shit, he the one rapping still. We gotta smoke dude. On to his friend.
Not to laugh, you funny as hell for that, though. You dumb as hell, dude.
You still talking about what's his name? We gotta kill his homie now.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, let me say so. Hold on, 100 though. I feel what you said, but but what I want to say is that, cause sometimes it be shocking the shit y'all be saying. So it's like, it's like you funny as hell. Like what the fuck is you, man? 100 though.
Real shit, bro.
That's your truth though, brother. That's
real
crazy,
shit, bro. That's how I look at this shit, man.
Man, so I want to say this too. You like what I noticed about you is that you give credit what credit due. Like I never see you take none from nobody. You give everybody what they got coming, and I just see that in you. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I talk to you, and the fans see that too, cause in the comments they be saying that like, nah, dude.
Yeah, bro. That's another thing I take serious too. When niggas be trying to take shit from niggas, you know what I'm saying? When niggas be trying to like take shit niggas did from them, bro, like I don't be doing that either, cause that's hard to do too. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of gangsters out here, niggas be acting like bitches, for, and that's a trickle effect. You know what I'm saying? You talk about a nigga, say for instance, if I was right here talking about op, and I was talking to y'all like he was some bitch ass nigga, folk, and my homie see him in the street, all he know is I've been talking to folk them like he's some straight hoe you could walk up and smack and ain't gonna do shit. And folk thinking like, you know what, my homie don't fuck with dude, he into him, I'm finna get on his ass for folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he running up on dude thinking he could smack dude and up, switch on him.
Doing dirty.
Killed my homie, stood all over him, embarrassed him. Broad daylight, cause I'm talking about this man. If I was talking about him like he'd knock something down, my homie wouldn't have smacked him.
Right.
My homie, I'm telling my homie he a bitch for so long. My homie to see this man and just thought he was a bitch.
Damn.
And he really thought he was a bitch. Like, this bitch ass nigga won't do shit. Well, I'll smack the shit out of him when I see him. Man, he done put switch all on folks, man. Stood all on him, put shit all in his face. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm talking about him like he's some type of bitch or something, folks. That's why I don't be doing that. A lot of niggas try to undersell me. But you can't, cause a motherfucker know me, they know I'm tweak on you, folks. I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? So it's like, I don't be on that, cause that shit a trickle effect. You don't send nobody out to play with these people, folks. Respect what they did out here. Respect how they get on that. You know what I'm saying? That's what anybody, not just ops, even a nigga you not in agreement with at the moment. Like, don't try to make him sound like he's somebody he not, cause if a motherfucker try to tweak with him based on what you was saying, and something happened to their ass, that's on you.
Yeah.
You to sit your homie off now on BD, that's blood on your hands on BD. So it's like,
that's how you view that, huh?
I'm Steve, that's how I view that, folks. I be thinking far as hell, cause that happened. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, where you get that type of thinking from, though? Is like, what you had, like, old heads, what you, like, where you get that thinking from? Cause I know you probably, like, you ain't even 30 yet, is you?
No, hell no.
So it's like, where you got, like, a real mature point of view.
I always hung around, like, you know, coming up in the projects and shit, like, you gonna be around older niggas all the time because them, your daddies and uncles and shit, like, in the projects, the kids, sound crazy to say, but the kids basically ran around and they parents stood around selling drugs. Like when the projects, you see your parents every day. You know what I'm saying? They be doing shit and you be doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
So it's like I always grew up around my older people, seeing them and shit. But like even when I went to prison, bro, like prison gave me a way crazier perspective on just life. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was like one of them dudes. Like I ain't never been like dumb or nothing. So I always attract like older niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, them acknowledging that I'm ahead of my years, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause old niggas in the joint, anybody will tell you, old niggas ain't fucking with young dudes. Like, not off the rip, you know what I'm saying? They gotta watch you, see how you approach and how you get around and how you maneuver and shit, and then they'll get to attaching to you cause they think they can fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of old, young niggas come in on that bitch and they got cracked or got whatever time and they can't tell nobody tell them shit. They going white to 3 house with a bunch of other young niggas and shit. Like, I come in that bitch, man. I aced my motherfucking tape test. I ain't had to go to school. And like they seen like I was a, sharp dude, you know what I'm saying? So older dudes started like gravitating towards me and they was just giving me the game on a lot of shit because I had homies that was in there. They was gang banging the other way. Like they dropping, they saying fuck niggas and they tweaking and they fighting and making it hot on the deck and drawing a lot of attention to our crew. You know what I'm saying? And they seen how I was like trying to move and they was showing me and just teaching me how to be it and giving me game on life. Like I was learning from 40-year-old men who been booked for murders and shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of my homie Talib, at the end of my bid, all I had was older niggas giving me game, and they was just teaching me shit, bro. Like, and one thing they was just teaching me was about life, and just like that diss and shit. They gave me a perspective. That's why on diss niggas told me in the joint. You talk about niggas who ain't around to defend their own honor, that look bad on you. You know what I'm saying? Like if he a dead man, you speaking on him, he ain't gonna say shit back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I one of them dudes, like I always try to think I be, you know what I'm saying, coming straight forward. If whoever I got a problem with, I come at them. You know what I'm saying? If it's direct, it'll be direct. And like I felt that, like that set that
yeah. I felt that
when he said
that's gravity. Go ahead.
I felt that shit, bro. Like it really did, and I'm like, damn, like. That is kind of like, so if it's just like if you alive and I was talking down, that's like pillow talking or some shit. Like I'm talking wolf, like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of sat with me, and I'm like, damn, I fuck with that, and I just came home and I just stuck with that shit, and I still give my homies this, bro. So it's like it can't even be some shit that you doing because of somebody else. You gotta really in your heart say like that ain't what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like. Them niggas matured me in the joint to the point where I was just like, my mind was stuck on like, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about you if you can't talk about it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it was for them niggas grew me up in the joint.
Yeah, I want to say something too. I relate to that 1,000%. I was a shorty like that. I was 19 when I got booked, went to they call it the big house or whatever, and I kind of had that mentality you have, man. Oh, here's cuff me up too. Come here, shorty. You know what I mean? And, But we weren't on what y'all was on to that extent that y'all on it. But it's like we did our dirt. We did dumb shit, all that. So it's like I relate to that 1,000%, and I respect that. I respect that answer. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to my nigga Joe Blow and Vino, man. TB too. You know what I'm saying? 3 older guys who was just real good dudes, man. And they did a lot of time, and they was just giving me a lot of game in there, man. Them dudes, 2 of them still in, 1 of them made it out already. They all did over 20 or over 15. Been gone a long time, but them niggas, man, them solid older dudes, man.
Nah, that's all love. I ain't gonna lie. So you was talking about giving people credit and not taking that from their gangster or whatever. Nah, I had interviewed FBG Dutchy around the time when I interviewed you like a couple months ago, and Dutchy, a lot of people got Von, they put him on the pedestal, and I ain't gonna lie, I believe the legend. I'm gonna tell you that, like just personally, personally. But at the end of the day, everybody experience ain't everybody experience. So what he said was when he got interviewed by, I asked him about do he respect Von Gangster, and he basically was saying like, I don't want to say he took it away from him, but basically he said he didn't know that to be the truth. You get what I'm saying? So Did you see that clip or you ain't see that?
I didn't, but
Okay.
you feel me? Because
first I want to ask this. Did you know Dutchie personally in life?
I don't. See, Dutchie
Okay.
is crazy. I never really I don't know him. Prof saw him, you know what I'm saying? But I don't got no personal history with him, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna say
Y'all
that
ain't never go to school or ball together or play together? Yeah,
no.
okay.
I don't really know. I ain't gonna say he not original because he been over there a long time.
Right.
But I don't know what school he was going to or like where he was at when he was at. But I probably just missed him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, okay. So I want to ask you this: like, when you hear, if I'm telling you that he said, like, you know, I wasn't never worried about Von.
Right.
Like, is he older than y'all to the point where that could be the case, or you think that he was taken away from Von legacy? In your opinion, if you got a point of view.
How old is Dutchie?
I don't know. I think Dutchie under 32. He probably like he probably like 27, 28. Dutchie young too.
Man, Dutchie bullshit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you think he was bullshit?
Dutchie bullshit.
We go keep
my nigga Von, look, Roy, he dead, man. Like we ain't gotta talk about it, but Dutchie know when he said, did he literally say he wasn't worried about him, or did he literally, like, was he just saying like him himself didn't worry about Von?
Yeah, he was saying him himself because he was just saying like it was other guys he was worried about that was serious from the old or other hoods that he was into it with, but he wasn't ever into it with Von. That's what he was saying. But I was figuring like, you know, on the outside looking in, you know, they right there, so. You know what I'm saying? Like, but let me clarify what I'm saying, because I don't want to make it like I'm shitting on Dutchie, because I'm not. But basically, I just want to get your point of view of when you say giving people credit, and then it seemed like folks was like, didn't want to give him his credit, or he was seeming like it's the truth. Like, he was saying that like it's his truth.
Nah,
so I just want to,
He just bullshit. Like, Dutchie bullshit, man. Like, it's just, some shit just can't be, like, even, like, it ain't. Like, some shit just like it is what it is, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, folks gone, so like we already know. We ain't gotta get in too deep about it, but like,
nah, we ain't got to.
They like ain't no nigga who could call theyself folks out that ain't feel like you gonna feel him. Like, ain't gonna be no. I ain't have a really. He was the first nigga you scared of. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still at the top of the scary list.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that he was speaking more of like, and he didn't say these names, but I just assumed it. So just let me clarify that. He was speaking more of like people like T-Roy and OD and people like that. That was his main ops.
Man, look, bro.
Say V-Roy was in there?
At the top of the scary list, number 1.
Damn.
Davon Bennett.
Damn. Yeah.
We ain't gotta, if a nigga, ain't no nigga more to be scared of. Like, all that's, you know, he just bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say niggas be trying to take shit away from niggas, folks. That's why niggas be, like, that's why motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that shit, gang. Like, sometimes, like, be glad you still here to, like, tell your story, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta take nothing, like, when I talk about these niggas, bro, these niggas that was killers from the ops, like, or was gangsters from the ops, like, these niggas I'm talking about probably killed a couple of my homies, and I still gotta talk about them like that.
You don't take away from what they, whoever they was.
You think if I sit right here and talk about Lil B or something, I'm gonna talk about Lil B like he was a fucking, like, I wasn't never worried about Lil B, bro?
Yeah.
Man, motherfuckers is crazy, bro. Like, I might have said before that he wasn't on that top level, but boy, what? Nigga, bro, Lil B was crazy, bro. Like, it was a couple niggas that was crazy, bro, that you just know when you see them, nigga, if you ain't...
out their way, or let me be on point when I see them.
Right, nigga, if you ain't... When you see them, like, I don't supposed to see Lil B. So whenever I see Lil B, it's that. Like, this either my last day or his. You know what I'm saying? I know this for a fact.
We were speaking on Dutchie recently, like the King Von shit, so we on to the next. But basically, I was gonna ask you this. When I interviewed Dutchie, he gave a point of view of, he said he was snoozing at the gas station one time. Motherfuckers had got up with him. He fell asleep, dropped his blicks off, dropped everybody off. He went to some gas station in the hood he wasn't supposed to be in. He fell asleep. He woke up. Motherfuckers had a joint in his face, chased him down, blew at him. He got away clean though. But basically, what I want to ask you is this. He attributed that to divine intervention. He like, man, there was something that was with me that day. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever experienced something like that? And if so, can you give the fans a story like that? And you ain't got to say no names, nothing, just a scenario. Or not. You know what I'm saying? If you don't
the
want to talk
night
about
I got shot with a Drake.
You got shot with a Drake?
Yeah.
Damn, talk
On my
about
leg
that.
right here.
Yeah. Damn, I see that motherfucker too. Yeah.
So the night I got shot with a Drake, I was in Atlanta. And me and like, it was a lot of my homies. We was like 3-4 cars deep and shit. And to say the least, we had some shit going on. It was, it's beef in every city. And, I'm the same nigga everywhere, so it's always could be that anywhere. So, we all went to one of these females' crib that, was in the crew with us. You know what I'm saying? We went to her crib, and when we all pulled up, everybody got out, everybody that had pipes got out the car and went in the crib. Me and one of my homies, he was driving, I was in the passenger seat. We decided we finna go across the street to the gas station. You know what I'm saying? So we back out of the parking spot because we pulled in. We back out the parking spot, and as we backing out the parking spot, finna go out the parking lot, the car coming in the parking lot. Folks hanging out the window, Drake in his hand. Mind you, like, this his car, this our car facing this way, this his car facing this way, like, he just started letting off shots.
I'm gonna ask you this. I want you to finish your story, but I'm gonna ask you this, because Dutchy said them niggas was barefaced. These niggas was barefaced, so they was masked up.
I know who it was.
Damn, all right, just finish talking. All right, go ahead. Finish your story, my fault. I just want to hear that. To get the visual.
Yeah, so when I seen it, I knew what time it was. I just really, I seen the Drake, I seen folks, I seen he had us dead to wrong. And I just, seen what was finna happen, I closed my eyes. Now, when the shot, I'm hearing them, they coming through the window, Drake shells, 7.62s flying through the window. Glass busting all through my face. My legs is propped up on the dashboard. This is how I get shot in it. It's propped up on the dashboard. He's shooting basically through the front windshield. So, my eyes closed, and we still sitting here as he's shooting the car. So I'm thinking, my homie dead. He gotta be dead, because he ain't pulled off, so he gotta be dead. He got hit in his head or something, and it was just dead instantly, because he ain't moving. So I knew I was finna get killed, because the driver dead, so I'm not moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to die. You know what I'm saying? And when I was just finna set my fate, the car moved.
Damn.
The car moved.
When you said set your fate, what you just chopped it up, it's over with. Is that somebody from?
No, somebody. When I accepted that fate, folk.
The car moved.
Yeah. As soon as I accepted that fate, folk, the car moved. And we got up out of there. And the last shot before we really got past their car, he shot through the windshield, hit my leg.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember
So they chopped the whole car, but you the only one
chopped
got
the
hit?
whole car. I'm the only one got hit, bro. And I only got hit in my leg. You know what I'm saying? He point blank range, basically, and we only got hit in the leg. And I remember, it was even extra after that, because I had to run on my leg and everything, because I thought he was chasing us.
Damn. So y'all had to get out, bail out.
Yeah, we was belling up out of that bitch, and we was in Atlanta, it's a lot of one way in, one way out in the same complex.
I never been there.
So, we driving through that bitch, and at dark, it's the country, it's the woods, so it'll be a big ass project and a bunch surrounded by hella country ass big trees. So at nighttime, that shit look like a forest, bro. You ain't gonna see nothing but what your headlights can see. So when it get black in the country, bro, it get pitch black. It's a lot of streets with no lights. You know what I'm saying? So, and there it's dark as hell. Folks driving to a dead end. I see the dead end. I swear to God, I thought I heard the gunshots. Man, cause the folks, when we scratched out, they was still shooting. Man, I'm hearing them bitches. I'm thinking he chasing us. Man, I panic. I belt out that bitch on one leg and used my shit too. Belt up out of that bitch, bro. And we got to the hospital that night. But I remember later sitting down, like, how the fuck I ain't die? Like, I was still confused, like.
To this day, is that
Even still to this day, bro, like, cause I swear I feel like my son could have caught a body under them circumstances, but like.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
you saying they fumbled the hit? That's
Yeah,
kind of what Dutch said. They fumbled
like
that bitch.
they blew the top off of that one. I ain't gonna lie, that was their chance to go all the way up. I ain't gonna lie, that was their chance to become legendary. They wasn't big enough to do the job.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
For real though.
I swear to God, that was their chance to become the greatest, and they missed it.
Damn. So how you get to the hospital? Can I ask you that?
So when I took off out of the car, I ran to like it was like a complex neighborhood, and I ran to somebody's door, and I knocked on it, and my leg was basically kind of hanging, and when I knocked on it, a dad, like a 40 in his late 40s, probably early 50s. He answered
What was
the
their
door.
ethnicity, if you don't mind me
They
asking?
was black.
Okay.
And that's the thing I like about Atlanta. Like, everybody is black, it seems. You know what I'm saying? So they got that southern hospitality, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And when I knocked on their door, I said, man, I've been shot. You know what I'm saying? And I told them that, and they seen my leg, and he opened the doors, him and his son. His son was like a young bull, like probably 10.
Damn.
And he let me in, he seen he tried to even help me, like he had to bandage it up.
Let you in the crib bloody, G.
Let me in the crib and everything, man.
That's
And I can't remember if I even had my phone. I think I had to make a call to one of them off one of their phones, and like I had to remember one of the guys' number, get his number, and then call folks. Called them, got phone them, told them where I was at, and they dropped the low.
Damn.
And they came and picked me up, and they seen my leg and shit, and they took me to the hospital. That's how phone them got back up with me and shit, because I was still in the complex. I just wasn't where they shot me at. So they got to pick me up from right then, and they took me to the hospital.
But that's your only time being shot in life?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was my only time being shot. That whole night, man, was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that night was fucked up.
So, damn, I want to ask you.
I swear to God, that night, is the one reason I never have a problem with a gay person, like.
Y'all got into it with a fag and they tweaked or something?
No, I had to, like, I got into a situation, like, well, all right, so after I got shot,
somebody helped you, that was...
When I got shot, somebody helped me. I had got shot, went to the hospital. Straight from the hospital, they took me to the, police station. Because even though I got shot, I guess they had to do their due diligence. They said they found more than one shell casing from one gun. So they knew it was a shootout or multiple people shooting.
Right.
So they had to do their due diligence and investigate me. So once they was done with that.
They handcuffed you to the bed and all that? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So,
talk about it, my fault.
They, when they did that, after I got out of there, I didn't have my phone. So the only place we knew to go back to, they only played my part in the body. The only place the police was gonna take us back to was the hospital. They weren't dropping us off nowhere else, so they took us back to the hospital. So now at this point, when I get back to the hospital, get back to the phone, none of the guys answer their phones. And they all doing this on purpose, but it's not because of bad reason. It's just because there's too much going on.
Yeah,
it's a lot right now. They ain't even trying to.
You want to ask your phone?
Yeah, it's a lot going on. So like I'm calling, phoning them, my cousin that was in the car with me. And nobody answering, folks.
Yeah. So
on phoning them after that, it was late as hell in the morning when I got out though. It was probably like 3, 4 in the morning. So I remember being in the hospital and I'm thinking like, man, nobody answering the phone, we just finna go there. You know what I'm saying? We just finna go there. I knew I put it in my maps and shit. I'm like, we finna go there. But when I got shot, I don't really remember being like, no. I don't know if Uber existed in 2016. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we weren't using that shit.
I'm not sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ain't know what the fuck Uber was, and I wasn't calling no cab at 4 in the morning to go all the way to Covington, folks. I got shot on the east side, folks. I had to go to Covington, folks. And if anybody from down south watching this, y'all know how fucking far That is, folks. That shit is so fucking fire. And I went to the hospital probably somewhere in DeKalb County or something, man. Going all the way to fucking Covington, bro. That shit a 40-minute drive, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like I ain't know no way to get there. And I was sitting there and shit, and it was some dudes and shit. They was right there, man, and they like, man, y'all need help. They offered to like get me and my cousin folk to the low.
Right. The whole time it was some people that
they
certain lifestyle where it's like you ain't judging them no more. Because they people too.
Yeah, they was two black, and bro, like I'm shocked, bro. These niggas don't know me from a can of paint, folk. And on BD, like they wasn't gonna try me on BD. They wasn't even giving like, oh, you know, they wasn't giving like just cause they gay. They like every nigga. You know what I'm saying? They probably just really and I had some blues on me for instantly. Gave him a 24. I might have saved some money. I ain't gonna lie, cause $20 to go from where I was at the Covington might have been a steal. I ain't gonna lie. Man, they took me there, dropped us right off in front of the crib, folks, on Steve. And I just remembered that one day, like, man, folks, they ain't have to do that. I don't know how the fuck I was gonna get all the way out here. That shit was gonna cost me $100, folks.
Facts though, yeah.
I'm just like, remember that shit? That shit stuck with me, dog.
Nah, that's real though. That's one thing, like I say, I don't want to keep like tune your horn, but you just a genuine person, how you coming. I ain't gonna lie, every time when I talk to you, the shit you be saying is like, it give like...
Yeah, I'm gonna give them motherfuckers they credit, even the gay people. They helped me out that day, bro. That was the worst day of my life.
It's just genuine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't even, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
They treated me that day, man. Damn.
So let me ask you this then. So we was talking, so when I asked, you know, the brother about that, he was saying it was like divine intervention. Like you, I think you was Christian. You said you was Christian, or was you raised Muslim? Some people Muslim, because I want to get into that Islam. Because I asked one person about that. I ain't gonna, you know, yeah. But what was your faith growing up? Like, what was your religion?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even never think I was a Christian. I'm gonna say that first. I think that I was raised and born into a Christian family. So like, you know, shit be predicated for you already and shit when you born. It's like being born into a Crip gang. Like if your daddy and your mama Crip, you know what I'm saying? Like you damn that Crip by nature. You at least being bred to be a Crip. Like even if they ain't raising you as a Crip, you growing up around Crip culture, even if you go to college and end up in the NBA, you gonna be associated with Crips, bro, because that's what you grew up under, you know what I'm saying? So
that's what you see.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you saying. Like you ain't gonna damn sure be on no blood shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it be outliers.
It do be outliers, but like if you grow up, if you bred it from it, if something just drastic happens, you gonna be what you was bred to be. You know what I'm saying? Like but like. That shit, folks, like, I was never a Christian. I just think that shit was some shit that I had to do because my grandma was going to church. She held all her grandkids up. That was like some shit decided for me. I feel like you are what you choose to be, like, what you gravitate towards, you know what I'm saying? And when I had a chance to study religions, that's what stuck to me, you know what I'm saying? That religion was what grabs me.
What religion though? What religion specifically?
Just being Islamic, just
Islam.
Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the nation, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what gravitated towards me. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, like I was just, you know, doing my due diligence on a lot of religions, Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Like the Israelite shit, Buddhism. You know what I'm saying? Like. Even Christianity, which I thought I already was familiar with, and I got more like that shit became distasteful. Like
the more you learn about it,
the more I learned about Christianity, like the further away I got from that shit. That shit just started like being contradicting after a while. But I ain't gonna get too involved because I know Christians watching and they come in the they come and bust a nigga brain. You play with they guys. So
that is true. But at the end of the day, I relate to that too 1,000% because I want to, you know, not to say reinforce what you're saying, I want to add on. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, I was like that too. My parents and people, you know, was Christian. But my grandfather, he did a lot of time. He came on Muslim. I met him when I was 9 years old. He did like 20 some years. When I met him, he gave me a lot of game on Islam. And basically, that was my religion for a long time. But eventually, when I learned more about other religions, I kind of negated from all religions, you know what I'm saying? Because I just seen it all as man-made. That's how I viewed it. But at the end of the day, we talking about divine intervention at the end of the day. Because I ain't gonna lie, like I've been in certain situations where it's like I can't explain how I got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So when you left that night, you got a ride to wherever you was going, they dropped you off. What was it like? You had a reflection or something? Because we talk about divine intervention.
I had a reflection, and I just was like that whole night. I just didn't understand how I was even alive, man. Like I kind of felt blessed. Like damn, I made it out with just a leg shot. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like the ballistic like
people could have died.
Like, bro, it's just like I don't even understand for the life of me, bro. Like, how them shells miss me. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause escaping with this, when I know how many shots went into that car, felt like I got away. I felt like I stole that moment. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was thinking that wholeheartedly one day. Like, I couldn't explain it, bro. Like I said, I felt like my son could have caught them murders.
You cherish your time here after that, in a sense?
Hell yeah, because I really never been caught down bad like that. I ain't gonna lie, I never been like caught like dead wrong like that.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Not like that, bro. Steve, I never felt that close to being dead. Like, so when I got up out of that shit opened my eyes. I said never again.
Yeah, that's I respect that 1,000%. Okay, so we talking. All right, so I want to ask you about this. This something else that was going on in the media. Lil Boosie pipe case. He got caught up. You know, he got caught with a pipe or whatever. Do you know the background story with that, or are you familiar with it in a sense? In terms of like they said supposedly somebody followed it. He got caught on the live with the pipe in the small of his back. Somebody put him on the live like that. Then the police got on him because of that. Pulled his car over. You know, him and the security got booked. They bumped him. He beat the case in the state. The feds picked him up. You familiar with all that?
Yeah. And
what was your point of view on that? Do you feel like he targeted with that, or because you know Boosie real outspoken? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they
hold on, let me ask you this. Do you fuck with Boosie like, cause I grew up with Boosie, I'm a like Boosie like top 2 in my art. You know what I mean?
Boosie a GOAT.
Yeah, in that order.
He
top 2 on some shit with me.
You don't know, man, but if you know, you know.
Yeah,
if you
okay.
know, you know, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So Tam though, you got my sort of point of view with his status. He real outspoken with certain shit. Homosexuality, different. He against the police, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you feel like he was targeted because of that? Like, give me your opinion on that.
You know they go target Boosie, man. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Boosie, man, they still pissed he made it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they gonna do all that pussy shit because they can't get that big shit that he already beat.
Yeah.
Usually when niggas like Boosie walk for the shit he was charged for, they wanted him that bad. They gonna pick with him forever. That's why he shit on them, cause you know, like, you know, Boosie was prepared to die for this shit. Motherfuckers forget that, but he was finna die for it. He was ready to get death penalty and go to death row for this shit.
Yeah.
So that little pussy shit y'all be doing to him, man, that shit don't do nothing but make him mad or make him get on y'all ass, bro. Boosie not gonna change that. If death won't change Boosie, nothing will, man. Y'all could stop playing with him. You know
let him live, right?
Let him live, let him do him, cause that pussy shit y'all be doing to him ain't gonna work, man.
Yeah, nah, that's for sure that. All right, so what I say with Boosie, he came home going live and he was telling motherfuckers like, look, I'm like that for real. Like I ain't phone. Motherfuckers talking about I'm a fold and this and that. He ain't going like he said that though.
Right.
Like so, I want to ask you this. About the snitch word, like a lot of people got different point of views on the snitch word. Like it's gray areas now. I'm an old school nigga, but I be feeling like people like Terrence Gangsta. You know who Terrence Gangsta Williams is?
Right.
Baby brother. You know what that is?
Right.
I be looking at it like he what's the word I'm looking for? He manipulated the system.
Right.
In the sense of like, if he got out and told on somebody that's dead or gave murders up that's niggas that's dead, how did he snitch? Now I asked KJ the God this yesterday, he gave his own point of view. I want to get your point of view on it. My point of view on it is, if you dead, how could I tell on you? If I don't get you took from your family, it's all love. Now let me even say this. If I die right now, me and my homie Slid, you know what I mean, got some shit up out of here, and I die right now. Don't sit in jail, you know what I'm saying? Put it on me, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel in my heart, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never think about that.
You a realist, though. You feel me?
I'm
like,
keeping
it's
it
a
real.
lot, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of motherfuckers, like...
And I'm a street nigga, bro.
Because it's like two sides to that coin, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you right here admitting that's, like, a lot of niggas... Like,
they like to play. A lot
of niggas, that's really how they really feel, bro. But that ain't the popular thing to say. You know what I'm saying? The popular thing to say is like, oh, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in reality, like, for the nigga who dead, like, if everything happened and you ain't throw me under the bus or, like, you ain't put me in no situation where I wasn't in on this, you put me in the jam and then I got killed. If I went into this full-fledged, folks, knowing what time it is and shit, like, and then some shit happen, folks, no.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Go
like,
home.
Yeah,
Go home,
yeah,
G.
bro. Like,
you know what I mean?
Like, but you a realist, like I said, bro, because like I said, like, if y'all two really homies, your homie ain't gonna want you to sit if he got smoked. Like, nigga, we
I'm
both,
out here,
you know
folks. Go home, folks.
That ain't that ain't the popular thing to say. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's two sides to it, because it is like, it's either you could either be the nigga who got killed and give a fuck. Like, ain't no point in me dying in you getting 40. But you could also be a street nigga looking at the situation like, oh no, nigga, you throwing your homie under the bus. Cause you know, niggas look at it like legacies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
people do look at it like that.
You say like that's your homie legacy now. You know what I'm saying? And your homie ain't out here to change it or fix it. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm speaking on me and my love for niggas that I had love for or whatever. It's like, bro, go home. What the fuck? If I'm gone, what the fuck you sitting here doing 100 years for? That's how I'm looking at it though. But I ain't never look at it.
That's real though. I ain't gonna lie, that's real. But like I said, this also real for other motherfuckers to be like, nah, bro, don't put that on you. Cause that, like I said, that's his legacy and he can't change it. So, you know, niggas be wanting niggas to like live in their glory, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. So I understand both sides. But like I said, bro, a lot of niggas really feel how you feel. It's just not the popular thing to say. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if all things equal, folks, like, I love my nigga, bro. If I die doing this shit, bro, like,
take your ass home, bro.
Go home,
live
bro.
your life,
like,
bro.
You know
you been in that motherfucker before. You been in Gillsburg, so that's the belly. Like, people been in like Moline, East Moline, and them little pussy joints. It's like, all right, it's cool. It's the joint you away from your family, but it's sweet.
Minimums.
It's sweet, but it's like when you in the mediums, and you around niggas that did 40 years and shit, you looking at that shit like, nah, bro, take your ass home. That's
why I say there was a lot of that, like I said, bro, because a lot of, I feel like that was a big thing. Like, that was a topic at one point. A lot of people was discussing that when you was speaking, like Terrence, for a lot of motherfuckers was speaking on that shit at the time, folks. And like, you know, nobody can really speak for the dead, folks. But like, just like we could speak for how we love the people that we like around right now, bro. And like, God forbid if something happened to me while I'm on a lick with my mans, for like, you don't want your mans to do you might not want him to say you did it, but you don't want him to get cracked and you got killed, folks.
Exactly.
Like, you know, that's what you don't want.
Exactly.
Like, you dead in heaven, man. Don't want your nigga, man, like cracked and
away from his family for life.
You know
like, and you know, it's a sin with Islam. It's say what I want for myself, I want for my brother. You know what I'm saying?
You know it.
I want freedom. That's
bro,
that's
like,
fact.
bro, like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with that shit, that's why I never said on the back, because I be watching Boosie. Boosie said that he don't even believe that's how Terrence got out.
Yeah, he said
Boosie,
that.
like, you know,
he told us some people that's alive.
Yeah, like, he was on some other shit about that, so I wasn't even.
He did say that.
Yeah.
He did say that, so I ain't gonna take that away from him. But I was just looking at the whole, from what Gangsta said, you know what I'm saying? Gangsta said. But it's like,
you real, bro. A lot of motherfuckers really, you know what I'm saying? You real for that, not wanting them, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of motherfuckers don't feel that way, I guess.
Nah, you right though. We gonna move on from that. All right, so I seen SharkOnLand about a month ago. I saw SharkOnLand on Truth Teller Update. It was like an update, little interview he had. And basically he was speaking on DJ UTV interview. He said he had issue with DJU and also how you addressed him in the interview. And as I want to ask you, like, is he original 600 member, and what was your relationship with him?
Yeah, original.
What was your relationship with him? Did y'all have a relationship? He big homie? How was it?
Yeah, he was one of the big guys. I ain't never take shit from Shark.
Right.
Cause that's what he want me to say.
Right, because you called him Gaddafi. That's what you had an issue with.
But the thing is, like, bro, I ain't said that on no hate shit.
You just said it how you knew him.
That's how I know something. Like, bro, like,
I think I was in the drum room
you
somewhere.
trying to change your name and shit when I'm 20-something years old, bro. I've been calling you what I've been calling you 15 years, bro. Like, how you mad? Cause you changed your shit and then the next year I don't want to call you that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck, bro? Like, damn. Like, I've been calling you this shit all the way to last year. Now you talking about, sorry. Bro, I've been calling your ass Gaddafi since 2005.
Yeah.
The fuck, bro? You gonna change on me like that, and then now you mad at me?
Right.
Like, bro, I ain't on that, bro. I changed my name before too. It's a transition period. Motherfuckers
Right.
still ain't used to calling me Tay Capone.
Some people still say T600.
Yeah. Come on, bro. What the fuck is you mad about? Crap,
Right.
baby, yeah.
I ain't laughing at that. You crazy as this.
Bro, folks gonna be getting their feet, man. I don't fuck about that shit, man.
All right, man.
You changed your name for okay. All right, Shark. You got it, bro.
For sure.
That's simple.
So he was one of the big guys. You give him that.
Yeah, I give him that shit, man. I ain't gonna take nothing from him either. But why he be on that mad as hell about it? Like, damn, bro. You could have called me and said, bro, I just want to be called Shark.
Right.
He ain't know that wasn't a diss.
Right.
He introduced you as Shark. I don't be understanding that shit a lot of time,
Right.
bro. When motherfuckers first start asking me about before I'm who,
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Bro.
So it's safe to say y'all relationship was in the past. It ain't present basically because when you saying if you would have been like dealing with them every day, you probably would have been calling that because you'd be like, man, you'd been on the phone, man, folks call me this stuff.
No, it ain't even that way. Bro, it's just I've been calling you this shit all my life.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas be asking me about you, and I be just like Gaddafi, bro. It just comes natural because that's what your name is, bro. Like,
or was. Let's say
right,
was.
that's what your name
Let's say
was, bro.
was.
Like,
yeah.
okay, bro, you won't be Shark, but you don't act like I'm trying to tweak off you and shit, because I don't be tweaking off my homies, bro.
Right.
I don't be tweaking off the guys. I don't even be trying to bring up the guys. None of the ones I tweak with or haven't tweaked with.
Right.
Because really, we all we got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, man, like, we tweak on everybody, but you can't keep help bringing niggas down. Whatever these niggas do, I'd rather not speak on it if it's gonna embarrass, my opinion, gonna embarrass them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You do lead with respect, in my opinion. So that's
Yeah, I
my opinion.
don't be trying to do that for none of these interviews, like, especially with niggas I got numbers. Like, I told Shark, bro, stop doing that stupid ass clout chasing shit with me, man. I mean, like, not even like he chasing clout, but like all that internet. If me and you got a little issue, folks, cause they ask you about me in interviews too, and you gotta speak, but bro, like, if it's a problem, we gonna speak on that phone. I never make a video responding to my niggas from my block or how they little emotional moments, that shit.
Right.
I'm gonna holler at you, folks. Be there.
Right, for sure that. All right, so, so I had saw an interview with 16 Shot him. I ain't gonna lie, like that's the first. No, it ain't the first person. I heard you before 16 Shot him, but he one of the first people I seen on this platform. But I seen Tay Savage on there. I seen one time you was giving a story time on your platform about Tay Savage, and one time I seen on that 16 interview, Tay Savage was speaking about 16 asked him about Malaysian Dow and allegedly her mama Neef or Sess. Her mama is Sess, right? Yeah, okay. So her mama Sess, let me correct it. Allegedly that Tay Savage had got booked for her murder and beat it or whatever. But then I seen her, now it ain't funny, but it was like just, it's like if he did do this, the audacity, because I ain't even see it, I seen what they said on the interview. But anyway, though, they was saying like he reposted a song, and it was like, when you see something like that, if you did see that, what was your opinion when you reposted that song? If he was, even if he didn't do it, if he was just alleged to do it, like what's to that, like in your opinion?
He just be slow as hell, man. Some of the guys just slow as hell, you know. That's just who they is, man. You know what I'm saying? He a tweaker, folks.
Right.
Shorty just a tweaker, man. He always been a tweaker though.
Right. He always been like that, yeah. You said that in your shit though.
Yeah, he a tweaker, man. Yeah. He just be tweaking.
And when 16 asked him about it though, he said it's the least I could do. So he just was tweaking. That's your point of view of it.
Yeah, he just be like tweaking. You know Tay, man. Tay. He be tweaking. I don't know what's wrong with Tay, man. Lil Savage be tweaking.
All right, for sure. We gonna skip over that then. But that's that. But say for instance, when I interviewed you the first time, you was saying like you was originally from Welch. Well, not originally, but you came from the low end. You dabbled in Welch World. Then you was at 600 back and forth. When I interviewed Memo, he was saying that he was in 600 before you, and I was just gonna. Somebody in the comments said that you was from Welch World. That's what they put on you.
He said he was from where before me?
No. Say it again. I'm sorry.
He said he was from where before me?
600. He said he was there before you moved over there. That's what I want to ask. That's my question. You know what I'm saying? Is that the fact of the matter, or what's your point of view on that?
He said that he was 600 before me.
Yeah, and then somebody in the comments said like, nah, cause Tay originally from Welch World.
No, let's eradicate all that right now. First of all, I'm originally from where I'm from.
Okay.
Welch World is not no hood that I ever claimed like I was out there on Welch World with them, bro. Like, my hood always been my hood. I was yelling at Welch World shit and still am because I knew Welch personally, nigga. That's my big cousin, best friend, right-hand man's him, Tay, and Welch.
Okay.
That's how I know Tay too.
Okay.
That was Tay best friend. Take a vouch for this. I never claimed Welch World like the first hood, the first block I ever posted on was mine.
Okay.
And it ain't a nigga out here that could say they was 600 before me that could really claim that shit, bro. When Memo and them moved to the hood, bro, I was 600 already existed, and his little brother got to put in first. So how was he 600 before me? I walked Lil Steve to my block and got him put in.
I seen that. I mean, say this. I seen that on your story time one time when you was saying how you first met Lil Steve.
They moved to our hood in 2010, man.
Okay.
600 already was invented. When he when Lil Steve came to my hood, bro, and transferred to the Rose, I was in 8th grade, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he got killed my freshman year. The next following year, Lil Steve was on our hood for like a year and a half, bro. He moved in there in the beginning of the 8th grade, and right started freshman year, he got killed, folks. So, I don't know what he that's cap. Okay. Ain't no time that we grew up that I didn't never live in my hood, bro. Okay. I was living in my hood. I lived in 6253 South Michigan when I was a shorty, 5 years old. My grandma always stayed in there, bro. I've been in my hood since a very young nigga. I ain't never claimed or stood on no other block before I stood on my own block, bro. Right. That Welch World shit, cause I know Welch. Now don't get me wrong, I'm a real member to folks and them too. When I come up, we shake up the same way a nigga would shake up with any other one of the guys, bro. But the first block I ever played on was mine, and I'm original right there. Memo, man, look, Memo.
He played his role, but it wasn't.
Nah, Memo, man, look, I've been in my hood since I was 5. Before then, nigga.
Okay.
Even when I didn't live in my hood, my grandparents lived in my hood, and I was in my building every weekend with them.
You said
this before the streets, this before everything, nigga. Me and D Rose and them been hanging with each other since we was 6, 7 years old, smoking them, nigga, the white building and the cream building, bro.
Okay.
I ain't no nigga. Memo. If to me he a new nigga. I ain't even like, and that's just me. Like, if you talking about who was in the hood first, I've been in my hood. I was in my hood 10 years before he came over there.
Okay, for sure.
So you know, like, I don't know what how he was high or something when he said that, but this shit he know for a fact on Lil Boo, on D-Thing Grave, on Lil Steve, he know this.
Okay,
on Steven McGee.
So we don't want to get crazy because I.
No, we ain't getting crazy. I ain't even on that. I ain't on BD. It's all love. You feel me? But we gonna kill that noise for sure, cause that's a flat out lie, and that shit. That shit any nigga in my hood could tell you, nigga. A new nigga or an old nigga. it ain't too many niggas out here that could say they was in my hood before me. And if you could say it, it's cause you older than me and you was over there when I wasn't born.
Right.
Like other than that, like Fredo and them and shit, like
Right.
older niggas who got me by 5 years or so.
Fredo Santana 600?
Yeah, Fredo Santana. No, he just like our hood was one. It's before I was
Right.
in my hood before 600.
Right. You
Memo
said
them
that,
moved
you
in
said
my
that?
hood after 600. I'm pre 600. They post 600.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay.
That's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't too many niggas outside that could say they was in my hood before me. Boy, I'm a original 20-year nigga in my hood. 20 of them.
I ain't gonna lie.
I got kindergarten pictures, nigga. Graduating from kindergarten in the blue suit, me and my cousin Shay, nigga. And I'm standing in front of 6253 South Michigan, nigga. I've been in my hood my whole life.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even back and forth with Welch World, bro. Like, once I jumped full-fledged off the porch on my block, I wouldn't even go to their picnics. Phone was having picnics in my project every year, and I wouldn't go to them. I'm in my hood. Because some of folks them wasn't getting along with them because of black. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on my block. I ain't going to no motherfucking picnics.
Right.
But, nigga, I wasn't never back and forth with no Welch World shit, nigga. I used to be with my big cousins, though. That's what, from down there, I used to be with them. That ain't no back and forth though, nigga. On Steve, boy, on Welch World, cause my big brother was Welch.
Right.
And I'ma stand on that, nigga, and I ain't gonna never come up off that, nigga. But anybody will tell you, boy, when I jumped off the porch, I jumped in my shit. And ain't no nigga out here could say they was out here before me. Can't no nigga say, oh, I was 600 before him. He moved on the block, man. When did I move off the block?
Yeah.
When Memo moved in my hood, I was staying on 56 and King Drive, man, by SKD. We was clicked up with them. After I moved, after folks them broke into the neighbor's crib and got us kicked out of there, nigga, we moved right on 61st and Indiana in the hood.
That's where you been at.
That's where I was at. And on BD, right after we moved from there, we got kicked out of there, nigga, on BD. When I moved to the next crib, nigga, on Steve, we moved on 60th and Calumet.
The hood still.
The hood.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 2-block radiuses, gang.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that area.
Yeah, nigga, and before that, nigga, my first crib on the block was 6253 South Michigan. Like, nigga, I done stayed in my hood, nigga, and I done stayed on Michigan, Indiana, Calumet, King Drive. Please don't never put no bap out there, boy. On phone them, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. Cause I ain't gonna lie. What he said, and then with whoever said that in the comment, I don't remember. I just remember reading that.
It's a misconception, bro.
So I ain't taking nothing from what you saying.
No. It just be misconceptions, like, cause I get the fans. I let them know my backstory. They be trying to like make it mean what they want it to mean. Yeah, bro. I'm Welch World from back in the day because nigga, when Welch got killed, I knew him. Nigga, I looked up to him. Nigga, on Steve, bro. Welch got killed. He was the first body that I really understood about this street shit, bro. Cause I was under my little big cousins, them to the point where like his friends became like big cousins to me too, bro. Like Welch used to make sure a nigga was straight when I was at my auntie crib, bro. Like ride through the hood, nigga. When I first really like started even getting involved into street shit, bro. Like motherfuckers will never understand. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit fucked my head up, bro. That was the first nigga I remember like having some type of little relationship with and dying, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that's
then
good.
Tay got shot up 2 days before him, and that was like another nigga to me.
Tay
like,
Savage?
Yeah, Tay Savage got shot up days before that shit happened to folks, and that was my first time seeing that.
Right.
Seeing folks fucked up, like damn, what the fuck, folks, hoes and folks and shit, like really can't move, really gotta walk on crutches, really gotta be crippled, folks. Like that was my first time seeing that shit. It changed my perspective on the streets, folks.
Damn.
That was like some eye-opening shit, folk. Like when I got in the hood and the niggas started dying, I was like used to it after a while, bro. When that shit happened to Welsh, it was like, damn, on BD, like, motherfucker, really, like, you would be here one day and be gone the next on BD.
So what age was you when you realized that? I just want to ask, just say the age.
With Welch, that was probably like, I was in 2010, that was my,
You was sturdy.
I was probably 11 or maybe 12 or something.
Oh,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
was a baby still. My son 13, he a baby.
Yeah, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this was like, man, bro, this before I even, that shit tweaked me out on BD, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's really all that was, but, bro, like, ain't nobody out here, bro. You got to interview Nigga gonna have to be, he have to be in his 30s to say he was on the hood before me. And Memo
in
is
his 30s.
Memo in his 30s, but Memo from the hundreds, folks.
Okay.
I'm talking about a real 30-year.
Memo from Robert Taylor's, he said.
His mama and them from them, like he from the low too. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got people from 49th. But like
times of being in
you know
the field,
what I'm
you
saying?
looking at it like,
nah, boy. Cause he even though he moved, like even in the hundreds, like I was in my hood already.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like you moved in my hood, bro. Like when your little brother like moved to my block, folks. Like y'all moved to my block. Your little brother was in my class. Lil D was in the class under us, him and Blast, folks.
Mm-hmm.
We walked him. He was in our posse, folks. Right. Like Lil Steve was one of us, folks. Like he hung with us. That's
y'all
how you got
bracket.
in.
He was younger than y'all age.
He was our age.
Okay.
Me and Lil Steve was like his birthday was in September, mine was in November, so he was actually a couple months older than me. But we was in the same class. We was kicking over folks on BD, and me and Lil Steve got cool because I was finna get on his ass, and he was just like not going. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't going. So me and we respected that shit. We got cool, folk. Started being with him and shit. But one of them nigga out here before me, gang.
Alright, for sure that.
I'm mad. He even said that. What the fuck was what Tay he thought you were talking about?
You know something? I ain't wanted to. I just he said that. I was just asking the question because
that's why I'm be watching a lot of people interviews because when I hear a lie. I be want to go in on the motherfucker, but I ain't even gonna.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Hopefully it wasn't that serious. I don't.
No, it probably wasn't serious, but I just hate he
said
it because, like, come on, man, you know that shit ain't even. That shit not even fathomably true.
Yeah, okay. All right, for
I'm
sure.
Original 20 of them. Like, and I'm 26, bro. I got more than 20 years on my block. Yeah. I'm overstamped. Like,
I respect
all over
that.
through that bitch before 600, before that shit was even Dipset, Front Street. Any of this shit, nigga, no still when the 6 got put in, nigga, the niggas who made it put me in.
Right.
Ain't no nigga that moved nowhere but ingratiate me and shit, nigga. I come from the real backbone of this shit, boy. Nobody could take that.
All right, for sure about it. Hey, look, so I don't want to cut you off too, but I just don't want to piss you off and make you, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't pissed off, G, but it's like, you got, like, he said that to the world, so now I gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? I never heard that, bro. Like, me and him from the same block, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he always saying slow shit anyway. He
gave y'all credit too. Well, he gave your big sis credit. He gave you credit. But it was just like, he said that, so I just was asking the question.
Good. Like I said, like, it's nothing, I just hate he said it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just like, I don't know how he got to that conclusion.
It ain't true from your point of view.
Man, he know that though. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's some shit that ain't even like mistaken. Like, that ain't nothing to be debated or nothing. Like, everybody know, like, there's 20 of them where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't never claimed no other block. Still don't know other block. Nothing, bro. This my hood came before all this shit, bro. Steve, nigga, but I do throw dubs for my niggas, though.
In that order. So check it out. So, I don't know, do you watch Say Cheese interviews? He got a big platform, Say Cheese. So I had seen him with Fyb J man on there. He was calling, because we were speaking to Tay Savage before we spoke about, because Welsh World, we speaking about Tay Savage before we spoke about Memo.
Right.
And basically, J-Man was saying, like, he called, in one of the Say Cheese interviews he had, called Tay Savage John Wick, and he was saying he was blowing at them and all that, and he was trolling, and he also trolled him. I feel like he was trolling. I don't know if he was telling the truth or trolling, but I felt like he was trolling when he said, yeah, I know for a fact he killed their mama when he talked about blazing down. He said that.
He said that.
He said that on the interview. It ain't funny, but it's funny because he be being funny. He like a comedian. G. Hold on, let me not take enough away from folks because people say he's serious too. So I don't know the brother personally. I don't know the brother personally. So let me clean that up. But at the end of the day, when he said that on that platform, I was rolling. I'm like, this nigga crazy. But some people was calling him a snitch for that. Like, how you feel about that? Like, is there, like, what's your point of view? You ain't see that? Obviously?
Nah, this my first, like, look, this how you know I'm be lying,
your face
bro.
was shocked.
Like, bro, I be just see it. Like, I see the headlines, I see the captions, I see the reposts and the memes and all of the, I see it, the story.
Yeah.
But on BD, I don't never really, like, dive into the shit. Like, really, bro, if it don't really concern me, I swear I be like.
You said that.
It be like, all right, this happening, everybody give a fuck about it, but like, I'm just scrolling through, I'm aware of the situation, but I don't really know what's going on. So I have not watched none of the clips. But damn, he said that. That's crazy. That nigga crazy as hell, folks. This nigga, folks. AJ man stupid as fuck too, man.
He was on that bitch. He funny
Bro,
as hell, bro.
man,
like,
bro,
you gotta do stand up or something. I'm telling you, like, you
Yeah,
really be
bro.
not saying on no taking away from if he a gangster. No, I'm just saying like he got a personality to where he funny as hell. Like
that it hit different shit funny, man.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie.
You ain't fucking with that though.
Nah, what him saying that?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, he bogus as hell for saying that. But on BD, he funny though. He funny though.
All right, we ain't gonna tweak on that, because you ain't even see it. So,
He funny as hell on BD. I gotta go watch the clip now after the interview because I know that's funny.
So McAdoo sentence coming up. You know, I seen that in the headlines, brother. So then I seen his rappy, he just got sentenced. You know his rappy in him?
Yeah. He's rapping my cousin.
That's your blood cousin?
It's like we all, well, you know, sometimes you be saying niggas your cousins and shit because y'all from the same project.
Yeah.
But yeah, we all cousins and shit.
So whole time though, so what's your point of view on that whole situation? Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, with the dude, I don't know if they was saying something. One headline I seen that the dude possibly put the bodies on McAdoo that they was charged with. And he got a conspiracy to murder, but McAdoo sentence coming up later, so he might get more time. But I don't know how true that is. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's another thing. I swear to God. Same shit. I see what's going on. It's like, okay, I don't know what the fuck to assume. I don't assume nothing about it. Like, bro, them niggas been locked up, like, going on, gotta be 4 and 5 years now.
Probably more longer than that.
I think it's like been since 2018 to 2019. Like, them niggas should be copping out for something, right? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, it should be something happening at this point is what I really mean. Like, so when I seen it, I wasn't shocked, like, oh, he did this or said this and that. I just thought, like, shit, oh, it's time for them to start, like, either, you know, going to trial or taking time, and it's their time. But I gotta do some research, shit on the rest of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't even know. Like, I know you asking me like about something more than that. You feel me?
Yeah, but you don't know too much.
But I don't know. I ain't did too much like research. You know what I'm saying?
I respect
even be like, oh yeah, for that shit was bogus or something. You feel me? Cause
I
really just read it and like, oh, he took some time. He probably caught a play. I ain't really even read into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I only see that on one platform too, so I don't know the truth either. I'm just asking you because it was on the headlines.
I just thought like it was time for motherfuckers to start taking their time or, you know, trying to go to trial. So when I seen it, at my initial thought was just like, all right, they just like shit.
They wrapping it up.
Yeah, they wrapping it up on BD. Because you don't want to be sitting on that bitch, hey, look up, you 7-8 years fighting murders. Like,
and that shit get overwhelming when you in that county. And it's like, man, look, let me get the fuck up out there. Let me get out there. Because if you got an out
you don't know what the fuck going on, folks. Part of getting your peace back is having an out date.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to do some research.
For sure. So, all right, so can I ask you this? What was your relationship with McAdoo? He was 600. Was you close with him at a point in life, or what was y'all relationship? Or
Yeah,
y'all was close at a point in life?
Mm-hmm. That was one of my rounds.
Yeah, but right now it ain't that.
No,
it's a little distance. All right, damn, all right, we're gonna move on. 600 got a lot of wild shorties. I ain't gonna lie, you in that bunch.
Right.
Like, but I want to ask your point of view because it'll be on the outside it'll be on the inside looking out type of thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who was like one of the wildest shorties that you seen from 600? We got C-Day, it's McAdoo, it's y'all, it's what's shorty name? Lil Steve.
Mm-hmm.
You being a shorty, we was like, this nigga bugged out. Do you got a point of view? Can you share something like
Man,
that?
Look, I'm gonna speak about a nigga who a lot of niggas don't even speak on, or he don't get the clout or the recognition, but he one of the one of the very first to get active. His name AK.
Okay.
Man, folk, when I say folk, this is the epitome of like a savage folk. Like, he wake up, eat, sleep, shit, drills, shootouts, stains, licks. Like, that's what he doing, folk. Like, he's taking steamers every night. He robbing motherfuckers every day. We kicking doors in. He sliding, folk. He always booked. Like, he been bad as hell since I knew like what criminal shit was. He was that. Yeah. Like, man, AK for, and you had to learn from him. Like, when you was trying to get official in this shit, you was be like, yeah, for AK. wanna be like him on BD, like, you know, even though like, you know, like all my brothers, like we kind of close in age, but the ones I looked up to, like kind of like got a couple years on me, so they 28, you know what I'm saying? And back then when I was like,
you younger than 28, bro?
Yeah, I'm young, I'm 26.
Bro.
He was a bad nigga for
Damn.
he was bad. I'm BD.
Damn.
I was learning from folks. He's super savage.
Damn, brother, you 26, bro.
Yeah.
My fault. I'm tripping on that right now. I ain't gonna lie. Like, damn.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of fruit motherfuckers I bumped into, and it's like they'll say their age. I be tripped out because I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all carry yourself a little older too, but y'all been through a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, AK, he was that, though.
Yeah, he big savage for Steve.
What's up with that, brother? He still living? He locked? He booked? What he got going on?
Bro, out right now on BD. I gotta call him though just to check in on him because you will not hear from him after a while. He will be in jail.
Yeah, he ain't gonna mind us talking about this.
Nah, hell no, folks. Hell no.
We ain't talking crazy. We just giving him his.
Folks know us, so that's my nigga, folks. He another, folks.
Yeah.
And he was another nigga who like I learned from, was bred up by like and folks, he another nigga like from my hood. I was real close with all the savages for like, cause I was one of them and I was being bred by those main ones. You know what I'm saying?
I believe it too, cause I could tell you, man, we were speaking about 600, brother. Like, so what's like Lil Steve is a real prominent name over there. I see you speak highly of the brother too. What's one of your fondest memories of Lil Steve that you could share if you could? You know what I'm saying? Like, or you know.
The first day I met Lil Steve, man. You know, like, not even, because I was never a bully or no shit like that. So, you know, like.
You was take up the Rugas, though.
You know what I'm saying? Not even, man, before
before
this
that?
is even before then.
Okay.
This is like 8th grade and shit, you know what I'm saying? I had it in me, though, you know what I'm saying? I was just, you know what I'm saying? So he came, transferred to my class, you know, Lil Steve, he was taller and shit, he was a little taller. And you know, he just came in that bitch like, you know, usually it's kind of normal for you to like, if it's a new nigga, and not even just in school, but like most of us, even though we went to school together, we also lived in our hood.
Right.
Like he just moved in our hood from the hundreds, so he don't got no like involvement or like nobody know who this nigga is at all. So like naturally, like bro, I don't never seen your face over here in my life. Like at least everybody I'm in this class with, I know where they stay at, or you know, they got their siblings, I know they aunties, somebody in here, bro, because we all children and, like, we all go to school and grew up over in here.
In this neighborhood.
In this neighborhood, we all neighborhood kids. He moved from the hundreds, man. So I'm like, initially, I'm in 8th grade, so, you know, it's really, like, street politicking going on already, you know what I'm saying? It's 600 shit, most definitely. So, BD, it was an issue, like, for my reaction, like, I mean, to try to see who he is and what's to him on BD for when I tried to like, you know, just check his temperature, like, you know who he is, where you from. He was on some milk. I already came in that bitch like he ain't doing no talking.
Super gangster.
BD folks. Lil Steve ass was not trying to do no talk. He wasn't going for that. You asking him where he from. You asking him what's his name. Like you trying to see. He wasn't on BD. He wasn't, I ain't gonna lie, he was not going for that shit. And I'm like, you know, cause it actually made me mad as hell though, cause like I know like I'm finna have to whoop your ass before I see where this going.
You
like,
too tough.
Yeah, you tough early, cause I don't even got no tough approach, gang. It's really like proper protocol. Like you in our space, folk. You dropping, you could be an op, like you could be one of them niggas like going to school with us, but you really a op, and the motherfucker need to know who you is.
Right.
I ain't trying to beat your ass. I just want to know what the fuck is up.
What's going on? What's to you?
On BD, for that man was not trying to hear that shit, folk. And on BD, it got to the point where like, boy, I told his ass, boy, we finna get in, this shit finna happen on BD. Man, I went in the bathroom, man, on BD, I was trying to wait on folks to come in the bathroom behind me, folks. I was finna get his ass rolled, folks.
You had motherfuckers, y'all finna do it?
Once I roll him, once I get to tweaking, you a new nigga. This your first day in here, folks.
Yeah, folks, we finna
motherfuckers
roll
see me
this.
follow, I ain't even gotta tell a motherfucker to smash you. Like, I'll get the tweaking on you, folks. It's gonna be half the class trying to whoop your ass, cause you ain't from here.
Right.
Nobody know you, just moved there. You know what I'm saying? So, but on BD, like It's like, I don't know what the fuck it was about, but our teacher, Mr. Newton, he had came in that bitch for something, and it just never happened. But after that, I was just like, you know, like, it was a little more, like, me trying to figure him out and him not going. I just had to respect it. I ain't gonna lie.
Inevitably, you loved him.
Yeah, I had to, because, like, a nigga who, like, that, like, you worth more than me, my friend. I ain't gonna lie, because there's a lot of niggas would have ducked they shit by that point.
Go ahead, my fault, brother.
You know what I'm saying? They would have ducked they shit by that point, so
yeah,
I had to respect it, and it went from there.
You know something? I'm gonna say that this I told you 2.5, but it's this a little bit of the same question right here. With Lil Steve, I saw when I interviewed Memo, he was saying like he was super tough and gangsta as hell in the streets, but he was a mama boy. Did you ever experience the mama boy aspect or nah? Cause you was in the street with him.
I think that mama boy come
Probably
from
in the
him
house.
being just the youngest.
Right, he the baby.
Like out of 4 siblings in the house on a daily basis, he the baby, and by him being the baby, that's his
the baby
mama.
always
That's
like
the
that.
mama last baby.
Yeah, and she baby.
Yeah, she gon' like, you know what I'm saying? She like, that's just, I never seen no mama boy shit, but I could just imagine him being the youngest of 4 and that being like his mama being drawn to him. Like, that's the last one she remember being a baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Memo and them 5, 6 years older than him, and the sisters in between all got him by at least a deuce.
Right.
So it's like, she probably was more drawn to him, but I wouldn't even call him
But
mama.
from you didn't see that because you was in the street with him.
Yeah, I mean, even just being in the house with him, like, his mama probably, you know, he a kid, bro. Like, also being a mama's boy, bro. When you, like, Memo and them was in high school already, folks. Like,
Right.
when you in 7th and 8th grade, bro, your mama, you still her precious baby. Like,
Yeah.
you a 13-year-old person. Like, I know we was moving fast and shit, bro, but at 13, my mama understand still. I'm a baby, bro. Yeah. Like, she don't, like, she drawn to me. Memo and them in high school already, seniors and juniors in high school and shit. Like, yeah, y'all grown ups. Like, y'all finna find this shit out for y'allself. But him, I gotta cuddle him still. I gotta swaddle him a certain way. He's an 8th grader.
Yeah.
He's still going to the juvenile if something happened to him. You going to the county.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's probably what that was.
That's a big difference, though. Yeah, I respect that. It's a big boxing match coming up. They say one of the biggest in the last 20, 30 years. You a boxing fan?
Yeah.
I see you be in the gym and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so, man, you know about the boxing match. It's about a month from now, the 29th of July. We got Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Like, who you got, brother? I'm gonna put this clip out first too. Who you got?
I like Spence.
You like Spence?
I do.
Can you tell me why?
I don't know, man. Like, and I ain't gonna lie.
I got Bud, but just tell me why.
You got Spence too?
No, I got Bud. I got Terrence. I got Crawford.
I just like Spence, man. Like, I like, bro, like, you know what I like? I like them agile fighters, folks. Like,
he not more agile though. If you talking about
bro, he more like,
he more powerful and more.
He just.
sound.
I feel like his punches just. They just do a little more
damage.
Like, yeah, like when I watch Spence, they just feel like they hurt a little more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, that's a good fight though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like, that's why I wouldn't put my money. I wouldn't put my money on Spence. I wouldn't do that. But I'm like a 51-49. Like, I'm only saying Spence because it's just like I think I seen a little more of Spence too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, Spence be getting a lot of hype. You know what I'm saying? So I be watching Spence a little more. But other than that, like, it's gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be a good fight. I ain't gonna lie, cause I want them niggas to up their rank, man, and they gotta fight. They was bound to clash anyway, cause they gotta get to them Javante Davises, and they top rank right now. You know what I'm saying?
But I was gonna say, Spence is what you said. He more he a bigger box office draw. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, Terrence, like, he been fucking with top ranking them, so he kind of
you know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, he just they all doing their things just like Haney. Haney just won his last fight. Now he buying Richard Millies every week and saying like,
he undisputed his weight class. That's taking them weight class though. Like, no, it might be. I think that's taking them weight class.
I think he gotta move up a little more.
Oh, he gotta move up.
I don't know. Don't get me lying.
No, I think that's Tank now. No, you right now, because Tank got a belt, so it might be but I don't think.
It might just be like it'll only be a 5-pound difference, you know. So it
ain't crazy.
Yeah, it ain't crazy.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna ask you this then. So man, so I be seeing you in the gym and shit, bro. Like, would you ever consider a celebrity boxing match, like for a sack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes.
If they give you $50, you in the ring.
I'm in there.
Yeah. What's the less you would take? Like don't even say the less because you want at least 50 or better.
Yeah, it gotta be at least them there 50 to call my phone, cause like shit, like that's a big thing. You can't get two op niggas to like fight right now. So if you call me to fight, you gotta be calling them bands. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some shit we all gonna capitalize off if we do it right.
Yeah.
This shit probably could be pay-per-view.
That's a fact. Ain't no probably. I want to say this because the fans gonna be like, he ain't no celebrity. Y'all celebrities, G. Like in the sense of people, a million people know y'all. You probably don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like millions of people know y'all. Like you know what I'm saying? Hundreds of thousands at least. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it definitely be a pay-per-view, but it's like you in there though.
Yeah. I am.
What you be on in the gym though? What you be on in the gym? You do cardio and shit, or you just weight training? Cause I don't be doing cardio. I be playing games, and I be smoking these Black and Mild.
Nah, I feel like cardio might be the most important.
Yeah, you gotta get that cardio.
That all the time, bro. Like cardio is the thing that I feel like even today I worked out and I didn't do cardio first, and I feel like it made my workout like less like
intense.
You know what I'm saying? Because like everybody might not do this, but when I go to the gym, I go to the treadmill first, put the speed on 6.2, and I just run for 3 miles.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever, close to 3 miles. So I never walk, you know what I'm saying? And that build my endurance, stamina, you know what I'm saying? To get my wind back, you know what I'm saying? Because I love for smoking these woods and all that shit. I couldn't run for a long time, but now I can run for a very long time. And once you run, you get the sweat going, cause like, bro, you can lift weights.
You said running, you incline or what?
Both. I do both incline and just straight. But like when you running, bro, that generate the sweat, the real feel to make you feel like you actually working out, bro. Like a lot of time I be in the gym and if I could grab the weights and I could do sets of 12s and get through 3 workouts and like I feel good. Probably my underarms was sweating, but like as far as a back sweat and my face sweat, like because them calories you burning when you sweating, folks. So I like to see it. I like to see it, some drippage. I want to think a motherfucker just sweated they motherfucker whole weekend worth of calories away.
You want to see the work.
Yeah, I want to see the work, bro.
What the teacher used to tell a motherfucker, let me show your work. Yeah,
show your work. I want to see it, bro. Yeah. So when I run 3 miles, I get into my weights and shit comfortable now because I feel like I did the workout before the workout. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that motherfucker, that treadmill, like, real pre-workout. Like, instead of taking the dust, like, you get on that treadmill, you hop off of there, you're going to be geeked up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I be on that.
Yeah, no, I fuck with that, though. So, but you definitely in there for the 50 ball or something. Yeah, all right, for sure that. I respect that.
For sure.
All right, so, man, bro, let them know your socials and all that, where to find you.
Yeah, man, LA_gang on IG, man, TAYSIXO on Twitter, and you, that's it, man. But shout out to my peoples, man. Shout out to my team and Throwback, man. I had to represent for the gang today, man. New shit dropping soon. Y'all already know what time it is, man. This your boy Tay Capone, man, and you are rocking with the Corporate Cartel, man. Slack gang shit.